Welcome back to Kentucky Speedway. Micah McDowell has climbed from his car for the first time in the ARCA RE Series. Micah McDowell is in victory lane. Congratulations. Tell us about the run you had with Cale Gale.
Well, you asked me if I wanted it bad, and I wanted it bad, and I gave it everything I could there at the end, and just so proud of the Z-Line Design Make-A-Wish Residential, and I just got to thank Rob Finley for making this all happen. Lauren Ranier gave us this Dodger run this weekend. Got to thank all the guys at Ganassi, but most importantly, Eddie Sharp. You know, he gives me everything I can to win races, and we finally won one.
Michael, talk about the move you made from open wheel to stock cars, and this opportunity makes that more cemented as the right decision for you in your young career.
Yeah, it's been tough for sure, and I'm just learning as much as I can, and you know, I'm trying to get to the point where I can move to the next level and being competitive, and I think we can do that now. I
asked your crew chief about that burnout. How many times a day you have that playing in your head, and how good was it in your estimation on the scale?
Well, I was just having a good time, just celebrating my first win, and I just can't thank the whole guys at the whole #2 car team, and they're phenomenal, and we needed this, and now we got it. Hopefully we roll and get the championship.
Indeed, he's all about the championship right now, guys. Micah McDowell, the winner. Let's check in with Ray.
Well, a real good run for Cale Gale. Came from 13th to 2nd. You said your car was pretty tight right at the end.
Yeah, the first run, the car was real good. Charlie had me dialed in pretty good. And come in, and the boys did an awesome pit stop and got us out in first there. And just a little tight at the end. Want to thank Jolt Energy Gum for coming on board with us this week. Want to thank Camping World, Dollar General, Snap-on Tools, and I want to thank Kevin and Elena for giving me the opportunity to drive for them this year. It's been an awesome experience so far, and I'm going to get a win here before too long.
All right, we wish you good luck. That is Cale Gale. He finishes second tonight, and this race car, guys, has led every single race that it's been in from Kevin Harvick Racing.
Impressive performance for Cale Gale, and an extremely impressive performance for Michael McDowell as he has improved his points position with this win. We take a look. Frank Kimmel leads Michael McDowell by just 110 points now. And I'm starting to hear a little bit of knocking there on the door from Frank Kimmel. Now he's got Michael McDowell behind him.
Definitely knocking, but it's got a tough door to open, and we're going to a lot of places where Frank's extremely strong.
Most definitely. We'll be back with more from Kentucky after this. Speed's coverage of the ARCA RE Series from Kentucky is presented by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Brought to you in part by Hardcore Motorsports, proud sponsor of the Hardcore Motorsports ARCA Safety Initiative. Under the lights is definitely a good place to be if you're Michael McDowell. 2 seconds and a first now in the 2007 season as they continue to celebrate in victory lane, and that could go on for quite some time, as they've been oh so close this year, but have not been able to find it until now. Again, we take a look at the unofficial results. This is your top 10. Again, Aaron Crocker battling back after that accident and the second caution that took place. She was able to get back to 5th place, and now she's standing by with Jim Trado.
And guys, she had her hands full. She set the record of being the first female with that many poles in ARCA RE Series competition. Being fast is one thing, Aaron. Top 5 is a great finish, but you said you're still kind of disappointed. How much of a handful was this race car?
You know, it was a great race car, and we were awesome in practice. I felt really good. Frustrated that happened early in the race. The caution came out, we got hit from behind, but, you know, we came back and did what we could. The car had a good vibration. The guys worked on it, and, you know, they give me a lot of confidence. They give me a great race car. So I thank everyone at Evernham Motorsports. We had a great engine, had, you know, great engineering behind the car. It was great. I just can't seem to put it all together for one reason or another.
Now, with the shop guys you have, the revolving door, it seems Randy Seals is there now with Justin and Ryan. How much is that comforting knowing that you get to the ARCA RE Series, and when you do race, you're fast?
Yeah, it's great. You know, I feel like not only am I a development driver, but it's a development team. You know, a lot of guys from my truck team last year and this ARCA team have moved up to our Busch teams and Cup teams. So, you know, it's neat to be part of that, and, you know, I get to work with a lot of great people. So sometimes it's sad to see them go, but unfortunate enough that I keep getting good ones. So one of these days we'll get in victory lane and I can make them all proud.
Perhaps the next chance will be at Pocono the next time we see Aaron Crocker here in the ARCA RE Series. Let's go to Ray.
Thank you, Jim. Let's talk to Bobby Santos. Of course, Bill Davis racing very high on this young driver. Development driver tonight, and you got another third-place run. I'm just curious, is there anything you'd like to have done to your race car to maybe improve a couple of spots?
You know, we had a good car. I mean, I've been begging for a free car, and we had a free car tonight in the race. So, you know, it was a lot of fun. Good pit stop by the guys. Just got to thank everyone at Bill Davis Racing and Toyota, and just need to get a couple spots better.
Tell me about the rest of the schedule. Where are we going to see you coming up?
We have a few more ARCA races we're going to do, and hopefully do some more Busch races at the end of the year, and just keep racing.
Okay. All right. Bobby Santos gets a third-place run tonight here at Kentucky, and that ties his career best.
We saw a lot of jockeying for position up in front as we take a look at our unofficial results. Again, McDowell and Cale Gale battling there at the end. We saw side-by-side racing here at Kentucky Speedway. Are we going to see that tomorrow in the truck race?
Oh, I have no reason to believe we won't. You know, I mean, we just both the series very competitive, and the track lends itself to good side-by-side racing.
See, Bobby Gerhardt came into this race second, points all the way back to 22nd place finish, was involved in a very early accident with Philip Magilton.
Look at the remainder of the field here. Again, 41 starting this race, and Justin Marks first out, and he was transported off of the facilities, and I'm sure that they're checking him out right now. Jim Trado.
With Alex Janssen, who nipped Aaron Crocker for fourth at the line. It was a good payoff, but it seemed like at times in the race you were struggling just a bit. Alex, tell us about your run.
Yeah, it was hard for me to get going there, but once we got going, that thing was a rocket ship. I mean, the car was perfect from green flag on. You know, I just had to get settled in, and it was a close finish there. I told him coming down the backstretch to the checkered, I was like, well, I guess we lost our chance for fourth place, but we barely got it, I guess, by car length or so.
Alex Janssen, one of those young stars running for RCR tonight, and just his second ARCA start, a top 5 run for this young man.
Another impressive performance out of the developmental drivers that were running here at Kentucky Speedway. Coming up next, it's the Rolex Sports Car Series. Mark Martin taking on the field there, the Daytona prototypes at Iowa Speedway in Newton, Iowa. So make sure to stay tuned for that right here on Speed. Some more exciting racing continuing on the Speed Channel. And we want to thank Ken Schrader for joining us up here in the booth. It's always a pleasure to have you up here, Ken.
Thanks for having us. Looking forward to watching. Well, no, I'm not going to watch you tomorrow night. That's right, I'm racing.
We're going to talk about you, though.
Please don't. Not you, Phil.